Good evening, everyone. This is Marissa from Two Women, One Blog. You can find us at twowomenOneblog.blogspot.com. Of course, you found us here on YouTube, so I don't need to go through that whole thing. You know how to find us here, which is awesome. Hope you guys have been enjoying our posts. We are loving all the feedback that we're getting in person. Tonight, I do want to talk about one thing that, I'm starting to have kind of a revelation on, or epiphany, whichever you prefer to use. And that's how we all love to say that good guys and good girls finish last. I'm starting to believe that this is simply not true. Number one, if this is not true, it's probably either because you're not really a good girl or a good guy. We do not like to focus inwards. A lot of us don't. We don't like to see our flaws. We only like to see that we're all perfect and poop rose petals, but we all know that is not true. And if you feel like, oh, I'm always finishing last and I'm such a good person and I'm such a catch and there's no reason for this, well, maybe you may want to reconsider yourself. Yeah. Let's take a couple of hours or days or weeks out and have a personal revelation. Sometimes we don't see the damage that we do in our relationship. Sometimes we just get in really bad habits and cycles, and we just slip into this other person we become when we get comfortable in a relationship, which doesn't really make us that great of a person. Or on another note, maybe you are absolutely fantastic and wonderful and a great catch, but you continuously make the same mistakes and fall into the same traps of dating the same kind of people. And please don't be one of those who, I don't have a type. Pshaw, everybody has a type. And most people fall into cycles. And it's not like the typical, they're always jocks or always bad boys, but they could always be selfish, or they could always be inconsistent or always unavailable. There are a lot of different things that can be consistent in all these different relationships with these different kind of people, but those consistencies could be why you're finishing last. So again, I really hope that you would take some time out, and everyone should take time out after they go through any relationship that didn't end well, or even the ones that did, and do some self-reflecting. Look into yourself, look into your relationship, and see if there's a common factor here. Are the people that you're dating, self-serving and egotistical, or maybe they're just not available because they're very consumed with work or their own personal life, again, self-serving. Or maybe it's just the fact that you go for more of a physicality in a relationship than an emotional relationship. I think if we start taking some time out to heal and to reflect properly and learn to love ourselves and be by ourselves, we would learn more about ourselves and these traps we may be falling into, which is making us feel like we finished last. It's not easy. Self-reflecting, nothing in life is, but looking at ourselves and trying to discover our shortcomings so we can improve on them is just never easy. Likewise, it's not always easy to see flaws in relationships, because some people like to blame themselves, or some people feel like, we'll be different with the next person. But if you keep unconsciously making the same choices, then it really won't be different. Again, take some time out to learn about yourself and take some time out to learn about what went wrong in the relationships. Just start trying to understand so you can not only move past, but stop making the same mistakes. Break that cycle. If you need friends that can help, make sure they're unbiased and make sure they themselves are in healthy relationships, or that they can draw from their own bad experiences that they have, honestly move past, so they can help you out. Anyway, that's just a little something for me this evening before I go to sleep. I'm going to wish you all a beautiful good night, and love and happiness of the truest kind. Until another time, ciao.